Oh, mustache.
Hey guys, my name is Josh for J Salgado Studios. I'm here to do another Loadmaster Reacts. So the movie we're going to be reacting to is Dark Knight Rises, Bane's intro scene. It's actually kind of cool. I really do like the Dark Knight Rises in general. So let's get into it, guys. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
I'm CIA.
He wasn't alone.
He said he's CIA.
You don't get to bring friends.
They're not my friends.
Don't worry. No choice for them.
And why would I want them?
They were trying to grab your prize. They work for the mercenary. The Mask of the Man.
Bane.
So I'm gonna pause it right here. So he said I'm CIA, and then he's working with a bunch of these like basically mafia, Eastern Bloc type guys, which is kind of sketchy. I mean, aviation is literally a part of almost every freaking thing in the world, so it's not out of the world for something like this to happen. Kind of plain side manifesting.
I'm on board. I'll call it in.
Alright, close to that mountainside. That's pretty sweet. It's a little sketchy, but...
The flight plan I just filed with the agency lists me, my man, Dr. Pavel here, but
so
only
he has...
one of you.
Let's pause it again. So, like, this is... I mean, he said he's CIA, so I'm sure they do a lot of secret squirrel stuff. But, like, he has the packs kind of kneeling. In a moment, once we play it, you're going to see why this is kind of weird. So he's opening the door. So first of all, like I mentioned in the first video, he's freaking yelling. Like, no one has ear protection in here. And then something, basically like a vacuum effect. The rapid decompression. Now obviously there's, you know, this plane looks kind of almost like an airliner from the inside scene. So it could be, you know, or have deep, you know, fancy technology and stuff, and should be capable of depressurization, and it looks like it's kind of at a lower altitude flying, right, in that initial scene beforehand. But you know, you don't really see the guys flinch too much or anything, which I feel like there still would be a differential of air. Like when we open up the back of our plane for like an airdrop, you feel that air. I don't know. That's really some unorthodox shit. Sorry. That's some really unorthodox stuff. Holding his head outside the airplane, that's scary. And that guy's deaf now. I mean, he just shot a gun near his head. That guy's probably freaking deaf. The next guy.
Why does he wear the mask?
Asking about Bane.
For a hired gun.
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
Very wise, right? Makes sense.
At least you can talk. Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
I love this scene. Oh, the music. I think the song is called The Fire Rises.
No one cared who I was
Bane.
till I put
Oh my
on
god,
the
Bane is a
mask.
badass. Tom Hardy did an excellent job
Let
playing
off when you
Bane.
die.
It would be
Awesome
extremely
actor.
painful
You're a big guy.
for you.
Alright, so you see that plane kind of swooping to the side.
Was getting caught part of your plan?
Of course.
So that to me looks like
Dr.
a
Pavel
white
refused our
painted
offer in favor of yours.
C-130,
We
which
have
is
to find out what he
rad.
told you.
Nothing. I said nothing.
Just wait, the next scene is so crazy. So rampant doors open. It's definitely a 130.
Well, congratulations. You got yourself caught. Sir? Now what's the next step of your master plan?
Crashing this plane.
So this part where all these guys are like rappelling out of the 130, to
With
my
no
knowledge, that's
survivors.
not possible. And they will. Let's pause it for a second, and we're going to break this down a little bit. They're shooting the windows of plane number 1, right, as they rappelled out of that white C-130. To me, based on my Loadmaster experiences, now yes, you can drop paratroopers, right? I think rappelling is more of a helicopter rotary wing type thing. I'm not a rotary wing guy, so I don't know. I know they have the aerosol stuff, but where they're kind of still stuck inside, that would be something that we call a towed parachutist, and that is a very dangerous emergency situation when the static line gets caught on something or doesn't fully deploy or gets caught to another static line. However it happens, that parachutist is stuck to the plane, and there's no way for them necessarily to control their body from hitting the plane, flinging everywhere. And we do procedures to get those paratroopers in as soon as possible. So when these guys, whatever they are, mercenaries, I guess, jumped out of the back of the plane, but they're still rappelling, like, that's not really real. There'd be no way for them to kind of, like, control themselves and hit the plane. There's too much of a slipstream to actually, facilitate that. Excellent scene, though. Yeah, this is literally impossible. Maybe it could work, but it takes some high-tech engineering. Now they're kind of bolting whatever detonator things into the plane. Alright, and the plane's like tipping nose forward. All the guys are falling into the front fuselage, right? Okay, let's pause it real quick again. This plane, right? A plane's dragging another plane, right? It's a plane within a plane within a plane. But the plane is dragging another plane. So it's like, well, you got to think, how strong is that white C-130 to be able to pull another plane, basically from straight down all the way back? Like, that's just a little crazy. So I don't think that's realistic either. This whole scene's extremely not realistic. I don't think from a physics standpoint, I'm not a physicist, but that just doesn't, I don't feel like this would work. I mean, there's too many, thought, is that plane strong enough to do that, The wings broke off, that probably would happen, I don't know for sure. And Bane's just kind of holding himself like a badass. In that scene where he puts both his hands. Badass. Rapid decompression again. Back of the plane opens up the aft edge, or the aft tail. The fact that these guys are so I don't really know what's going on here. He's injecting something, blood into the other guy. So Bane is working in an extremely stressful environment.
No! They expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Have we started the fire?
Yes. The fire rises.
Yeah, Bane is conducting himself very meticulous. He's definitely had some intense training.
Calm down, Doctor. Now's not the time for fear.
One of Ra's Al Ghul's
that comes later.
Drops it. See, the way they're being towed, that's dangerous. They're not going to be... You can't land like that with them on the outside. You can't really pull them into the plane. For us... Ooh, Alright, let's pause it. It's the end, right? For us, when you're towing somebody like that, where you're in the ramp and door, tailgate, as we call it, that's a dangerous situation. Once they get close to the, I call it the teeth, or that edge of the ramp, you're going to start hitting there. And your head, your spine, your vital organs, you're going to get pounded by it. Just pounded by it. So, it's just not good, and it's not realistic. I don't think, from a standpoint, if that were to really happen, no one's going to plan for that, because you will end up being a vegetable. And based on the stuff that's going on Bane's face, I don't think he wants any more damage to his body. Like it, so please give a thumbs up, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. And see you at number 5. Please. Oh.